We travel back to 2012 in the first episode of Loki, as we witness the events immediately after Loki's escape from the Avengers in Endgame. Loki discovers himself in Mongolia's Gobi Desert. Soon after, soldiers who identify themselves as representatives of the Time Variance Authority arrive. They are preparing to rewrite history, slow down time after a bad blow, and arrest Loki. While Loki is placed in a lift with a four-armed robot, the Tesseract is also stolen after his clothes fall off. Loki is brought down to sign papers attesting to everything he has ever uttered. The creation of the Time Variance Authority, which is located here, was a result of a significant multiversal conflict that once existed. The Timekeepers were able to put an end to this conflict between competing timelines by creating a sacred timeline. These variants are those that strayed from their intended course, and the TVA is there to turn time back to where it belongs. Then we fast forward to 1549. And the French city of Aix-en-Provence, a young child flees in terror, but she warns the TVA, in particular Agent Mobius, that the devil is to blame for their misfortune. In the middle of their conversation, a man enters via a doorway and offers them a file on Loki. Oddly, when being put on trial, Loki raises a number of valid points. He mentions the Avengers and how they traveled back in time to alter the timeline. While being questioned about the sacred timeline, the Avengers supposed to change history in order for them to receive a free ticket. It seems, however, Loki departing the timeline is not. There is a slight paradox there, because he would not have been allowed to depart if it weren't for the Avengers. However, Loki is judged guilty, and just as he is about to be arrested, Agent Mobius appears and saves his life. Loki, however, is not in the mood to bargain and mocks the idea of the TVA being in command, as Mobius admits that his mission is to find harmful variants. More explanation follows. Loki is initially given a best hits compilation of his life, but when he inquires about the many instances of time travel, Mobius sidesteps the inquiries and returns to Loki, who is the main topic of this article. Even examples from the future, where his mother has been killed, are revealed to Loki. Evidently, this is what's meant to happen, with a focus on Loki's tendencies to cause trouble and harm, so that others might be their best selves. Loki manages to escape while Mobius is preoccupied, and uses the teleporter to locate the desk clerk named Casey, who he briefly spoke to earlier in the episode. This man is exceedingly stupid and doesn't appear to have ever heard of a fish. The Infinity Stones are also hidden in his drawer with him. Loki worries whether the TVA are actually the universe's greatest power while holding the Tesseract. Loki watches his own demise at the hands of Thanos. As he returns to the room he began in with Mobius, of course, this marks the end of his timeline. Finally, Mobius appears and reveals the true purpose of their use of Loki. As it turns out, Loki himself is the variety they've been monitoring. Then, we quickly advance to 1858 in Oklahoma, when the TVA arrive to find their objective. The hooded figure throws a light to the ground and stands by until everything burns. Loki. Am I correct? It must be Loki. Thank you for watching.